I am so excited right now because Maggie Stiefvater, who's the author of the Shiver trilogy, and Scorpio Races, and the Raven Cycle, dropped the cover of her newest book, Mr. Impossible, which is the sequel to Call Down the Hawk, and it's the second book of the Dreamer trilogy. So, a little backstory. I have not read Call Down the Hawk, even though it's the sequel series to one of my favorite series of all time, The Raven Boys, right here. And the fact that I haven't read it and I love this series so much makes no sense to me. But so the sequel series follows, or I guess I should say spinoff, follows Ronan, who is from this series, and I love Ronan. I can't rave about this series enough. It's such an amazing series. It's nothing like I've ever read before. And the Call Down the Hawk cover looked great. I love that cover because it just seems perfect for the tone. And now the cover for Mr. Impossible. It's so Ronan. It's so Ronan, and it's perfect. It looks so great. I love the art. I love the car behind Ronan, and I don't know the girl. I'm sorry. Since I haven't read the book. I just love the color scheme. I love how it goes from like black, red, and gold into blue and silver. I love it. And also the title is very Ronan. Ronan is such a interesting character. If you have read the Raven Cycle, it's a very interesting. He's very interesting in the terms of like we don't know his full story in the first book, but as the series progresses, we get to know him, and the fact that he has a series just for him, I'm gonna read it, and I'm so sad that I have not read it because Maggie Stiefvater is one of my favorite authors. I love the Shiver trilogy. Contrary to popular belief, I love it so much. I have not read the Scorpio Races. Have not read, what's her other one? All the Crooked Saints, or she has a book about Swamp Thing coming out, or it's already out. I'm not sure, but I love Maggie Stiefvater's writing. I think she's a great author. I think she's very creative. I think that the characters that she creates are so unique and so different from one another. Like, you can't compare Blue to Grace, or you can't compare Gansey to Sam, and you can't compare Cole to Ronan. You can't compare them because they're so different from one another. I just love the world that Maggie Stiefvater creates. I've been looking at these books on my shelf for so long, and I'm just like, I have to get back into reading them. And I have all 4 books. Cover of Mr. Impossible is amazing. I love the font. I love the color schemes. It's kind of in the same theme of the Raven Cycle. And by the way, this is my favorite cover. I love this cover. Mr. Impossible, the cover, 5 out of 5. 10 out of 10. It's amazing. And the fact that I haven't read it, I'm so upset that I haven't read Call Down the Hawk. Spin off to one of my favorite series, and I'm slacking, so I'm sorry. If you have read Call Down the Hawk, let me know down below if you really liked it. That's my reaction to this cover. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, be safe, be healthy, wear a mask, Godspeed, God bless, and I will see you guys soon. Deuces.